Hello. What's up, guys? Amazon Prime Gaming's Make Content Update. Here are 11 free games for you to play this month. Let's start with the first one. If you've ever wanted to live inside your own Mafia movie, Mafia 2 Definitive Edition is probably the closest you'll get. You play as Vito Scaletta, a war hero who comes home broke and gets pulled into the criminal underworld to pay off his father's debts. What starts with small jobs and robberies quickly turns into shootouts, betrayals, and full-on mob warfare. The city of Empire Bay feels alive with classic cars, police chases, changing seasons, and that perfect 1940s gangster vibe. You'll be buying suits, fixing cars, bribing cops, and handling business like a real made man. And with all the DLC included, the story gets even deeper. On to the next one. Imagine if your cozy road trip game and your favorite cooking game had a baby, and somehow it became one of the most relaxing games on Steam. In Fruitbus, you drive your adorable food truck across beautiful islands, foraging for fresh fruits, herbs, and rare ingredients hidden in forests, beaches, and secret little paths. Then you turn those ingredients into homemade meals for locals. And the best part is your food actually helps people, bringing back memories, fixing friendships, and unlocking emotional stories. You can upgrade your kitchen, customize your truck with ridiculous stuff like giant bananas and racing wings, and build your own dream menu. It's cozy, wholesome, and surprisingly addictive. On to the third one. What if shipwrecked in the 1500s with nothing but your bare hand and somehow having to survive an entire deadly island chain? That's basically survival. Fountain of Youth, and it's way more intense than most survival games. You start by crafting simple tools, finding clean water, and try not to die from hunger, snakes, broken bones, or even malaria. But as you survive longer, you go from building tiny camps to full settlements with farms, workshops, and even your own ships. You can sail across 11 dangerous islands, explore ancient ruins, uncover lost civilizations, and chase the legendary Fountain of Youth itself. It's brutal, rewarding, and seriously addictive. You have exactly 60 real minutes to stop the end of the world, and if you fail, humanity is gone. This game drops you inside a retro-futuristic Cold War bunker where the doors lock behind you and the nuclear countdown begins instantly. There are no saves, no pauses, and no second chances. You'll be running through collapsing hallways, fixing broken systems, rerouting power, solving mechanical puzzles, and trying to restart critical operations before the reactor melts down. Every switch you pull feels important because the timer never stops. It feels less like a normal puzzle game and more like a real-life panic-filled escape room. This intense survival puzzle game is called 60 Minutes to Extinction, Escape Room. This game feels like if Doom, Dark Souls, and a dark comic book had a brutal supernatural child. You play as an agent of a secret organization hunting eldritch horrors across a ruined island after the apocalypse. And every fight is fast, violent, and absolutely unforgiving. This isn't button mashing. You need perfect timing, smart dodges, and aggressive melee combat, or you're dead in seconds. Every run lets you build crazy synergies with abilities, artifacts, and enchantments while uncovering more of the island's twisted secrets. The bosses are brutal skill checks, and the whole story unfolds like a gritty 80s adult superhero graphic novel brought to life. This game looks like a classic arcade shooter, but it's actually one of the smartest roguelikes I've played. In Space Grunts, you're sent to investigate a moon base that just sent out a distress signal, and everything inside is trying to kill you. Aliens, robots, security drones, all of it. You pick your class first, whether you want balanced combat, heavy firepower, or tech-focused utility, and every run feels different because of it. The combat is turn-based, but insanely fast, almost like playing a shooter where every move matters. You'll upgrade weapons, find crazy gadgets, uncover secret rooms, and try not to lose everything to permadeath. You wake up alone on a spaceship with no memory of who you are, and the only way to survive is to solve your own past. This game throws you into a sci-fi escape room, where every locked door, hidden code, and strange clue pulls you deeper into the mystery. You'll explore different rooms of the ship, search for hidden objects, decode passwords, solve logic puzzles, and slowly piece together what actually happened here. Each section feels like its own escape room, but the real challenge is uncovering who you are before it's too late. It's tense, atmospheric, and perfect if you love puzzle games that make you think. This mystery escape room game is called Palindrome Syndrome, Escape Room. This might be the closest thing to feeling like a real SWAT operator without actually kicking down a door. In Hot Brass, every mission throws you into high-risk situations like hostage rescues, bomb threats, gang raids, and casino heists where one bad decision can ruin everything. It's not about running and guns blazing. You need to plan your entry, use flashbangs, breach walls, cut the power, and decide whether you're going lethal or making clean arrests with zero casualties. You can even team up with up to 4 players for full tactical chaos. The best part is trying to finish every mission perfectly with 0 mistakes. The storm doesn't just change the weather in this game. It changes the rules while you're playing. Nordic Storm Solitaire takes classic Solitaire and drops it into a frozen Nordic world where every move feels like survival against an unstoppable blizzard. You'll be clearing card stacks while aurora skies fade in and out, frost conditions limit your visibility, and storm effects constantly mess with your strategy. But it's not just luck. You unlock ancient runes that let you freeze time, undo bad moves, reveal hidden cards, or even reshuffle the storm itself when things get chaotic. Chain together smart plays to trigger combo streaks and actually calm the storm, or get locked out by frozen ice cards that block your progress until you adapt. It starts relaxing, but quickly turns into a tactical brain fight against nature itself. Your oxygen is running out on the moon, and Earth has gone completely silent, so it's just you, your tools, and whatever went wrong up there. In this sci-fi mystery, you land as a lone investigator sent to a long-abandoned lunar station, only to realize this routine mission is anything but. You'll explore empty bases, deep caves, and frozen tunnels while scanning objects, decoding logs, and piecing together what really happened when contact was lost. Every step matters because you're constantly managing oxygen, power, and survival in a place that actively wants you dead. Low-gravity movement, radiation zones, broken machinery, and strange lunar anomalies turn exploration into a constant risk-reward decision. It's part survival, part investigation, and part psychological mystery unfolding through what you discover, not what you're told. This atmospheric sci-fi experience is called Moon Mystery. You're not just managing a basketball team in this game. You're basically running an entire franchise like a real front office genius or a guy one bad season away from getting fired. In Pro Basketball Manager 2026, you control everything. Building your roster, scouting hidden talent across the world, negotiating contracts, managing injuries, and somehow keeping your finances from collapsing while chasing championships. But the real madness is on game night, because you're not just watching, you're designing the entire tactical system. Set plays, rotations, tempo, defensive schemes, then watch it all play out in a super detailed simulation where every decision comes back to haunt you or make you a legend. And the AI doesn't just sit there either. It adapts to your style, adjusts mid-season, and turns every league into a living ecosystem of trades, breakout stars, and upsets. This is peak basketball brain simulation. Here's the list on when they will be available for you to play. That's it for this video. I will see you in the next one.